Okay, we're back for part 3. So, with the Lovers here, you could be in a partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. If you're not in a partnership, this person is really worried about your balance. They're worried about the fact that their fucking stupid fucking antics, their stupid, immature, violent, ridiculous antics don't work on you anymore. That's what they're worried about. There you go, Divine Pisces. Y'all are badasses. You live on this person's head rent-free. I'm just saying. And wouldn't you know, I forgot to shuffle the cards. So please cover your ears if you're sensitive to loud sounds. My microphone works really well, and I can't tell what it picks up. Thank you, the energy from these cards, please and thank you. Divine Creator, Spirit Being. Whoops. Look. Come on, you guys. You're in such a good position in your life. This person hates it. This whole group of people hates it. If it's a whole group of people. For some, it's just one person. Like a dirty karmic mom. But for others, it could be a mother and a daughter, or a mother and a son and a daughter. It could be a mother and a daughter and an ex. It could be a mother and a daughter and an ex-friend. You're gonna have to put yourself where you go. But the signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Leo too. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius are significant. Taurus. Okay, Spirit. Okay, look. What's on the bottom of the deck? It was Death. And just flipped the Five of Swords. And somebody's disappointment here. Somebody's disappointment and disconnection from you because of what they did to you. Because of what they did to you, and they thought they weren't going to get caught. Okay. You've been moved on to calmer waters by your ancestors, and they're taking care of everything for you. We have the Nine of Cups. Exactly. They're making an appearance right here. You have nothing to worry about. They're making an appearance right here. I'm saying. This is your spirit team. This is the divine. Helping you get to what you need to by keeping your mouth shut, by moving very silently, by moving very strategically, right? Tell me more about Nine of Cups. What most important message is here for the Divine Pisces regarding this energy? You're very satisfied after somebody really tried to stagnate you here. Okay, but you've healed. The divine helped you heal. If you hear my stomach, just ignore it. I know my microphone does pick up a lot. Tell me more. This hangman here is you actually taking the initiative to have this rebirth. Okay? I said the Page of Swords was significant. And it's here. You're on guard to people who speak on topics where they don't have all the information. Basically, they're just making an ass out of themselves, is what I'd like to say. I was feeling it in the reverse, so let's just check out this Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords? They're watching your Wheel of Fortune. That's what just flipped. Page of Swords, please. Ace of Pentacles reverse. I know what I'm talking about. This motherfucker's in reverse. Because they tried to steal this from you by speaking on you or speaking on something that they had no business speaking on. Okay, they could have tried to represent you or something in some way, shape, or fashion. Getting false documents, getting, false statements, false affidavits, altered information, right? Misconception. I'm hearing misconception. Misleading information. I'm also getting that somebody really, really invaded your privacy here in order to steal something from you. And Let me just say that they're in the position now of wishing that they would not have done that. I'm just saying. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's what they invested in. That's what they're not getting a return on. Instead, they're being publicly shamed and humiliated here. Because you know more than they think you know. Just saying. Let's keep going. Most important messages for the Divine Pisces. Queen of Wands. Okay, you're confident in your... You're confident, you're focused, you're determined, you're satisfied. And you're swimming in divine love here. Some sort of confusion is being looked into here. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, there's something here you're manifesting. Ace of Pentacles. You're manifesting a new financial beginning here. Tell me more. Knight of Pentacles reversed, and somebody's trying to stop it. Somebody's enraged and excessively attached to material goods, and they're excessively attached to your material goods, to be specific. All right, they've been halted from stealing from you. They've been halted from even talking about you any nasty way. Most likely, if they say something nasty about you, or even have a nasty thought about you, your ancestors show them why they don't want to do that. It is what it is. Let's keep going. Yeah, they're sending you some nasty negative energy here. I'm really feeling a lot of projections because you are able to be successful in something here. Maybe you're successful online. You don't have to be. But it's what's helping you move forward. And right through whatever conflict people are trying to, or burden people are trying to put on you, right? You're alchemizing it. Tell me more. Death. They're stealing. Your rebirth is putting an end to it. Also, you know too much, and I feel like this person is really scared of what you know. They're scared that you know that they're a criminal. You might even have proof that they're a criminal. Somebody could have forwarded your calls or stole mail from you. Tell me more. I was just going to say when I was talking about the Queen of Wands that you're focusing and determined on, you know, specific endeavor. You're manifesting something, right? And you're expanding. Yes. You're definitely expanding here. Looks to me like you turned your back on people who have rage and people who are scatterbrained and don't have all the information but still like to talk about you like they do. And that is balance in your situation. That is justice for you to turn your back on these people and to never talk to them again. Queen of Pentacles reverse. This Queen of Pentacles reverse tried to expand off of your back, even by trying to, for some of you, attempt to unalive you. Because all they care about is money, wealth, status. They are excessively attached to material goods. Tell me more. They're excessively attached to holding on to your material goods specifically. This person might even have enough for themselves, but they want what's yours. That's fucking out of control. They think they're in control, but they're not. You get to choose whether you stay around that or not. You do. Not them. Definitely feel like you listen to your intuition here. Wow, we have 2 temperances coming out. And they are upright. What I was just saying is this is confirmation to what I was just saying, okay? You have control, not them. They don't even know how to control themselves, let alone another person who controls their own life. Your spirit team is making an appearance. I'm telling you, they're all throughout this reading. Your spirit team's balancing the whole situation out. Do I feel like I need to keep both of these? Not necessarily. But please know that your spirit team is balancing out any confusion that's going on in the background. You've got nothing to worry about. Okay. So Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Sorry again, I have to shuffle here. Cover your ears. Can we play the energy, please? Tell me about Nine of Cups, please. Divine intervention. Divine intervention is helping you with this rebirth. You could be definitely in the public eye. You're receiving some sort of clarity here, or somebody's receiving clarity that you are satisfied emotionally, even materially. And that's a tower for them. Okay. Your victory and your success is a tower for them. Your rebirth is a tower for them. You could be in a leadership position or some sort of authority here. What's the Hangman? Okay, Three of Pentacles just tried to flip, but it didn't. Three of Pentacles in the moon. That's why they're going through a tower, okay? Because they're collaborating behind the scenes to do something to you here, okay? Sacrifice is significant. What's the Hangman? Eight of Cups. You walked away. And they got caught. Divine timing is here. I'm telling you. You walked away and they got caught. You went through the spiritual awakening and they got caught. Because they chose not to go through their own. They chose to send you nasty negative energy to try and come up themselves. Well, that don't work. Not on somebody who's healed. Tell me about the Page of Swords reverse. They got caught stealing money from you. Not only that, but for somebody, they faked your death. As I say that. Both of these are in the reverse. Yeah, this is what's clarifying the Page of Cups. Sorry. Page of Swords. I don't know why I just said Page of Cups. They could be trying to look like a Page of Cups. But they're really immature here. Really immature and gossipy. Okay. I feel like they've gotten caught invading your privacy here as well. And defaming your character is what I'm getting. What's this Ace of Pentacles reverse, please? Right here. Look, death to the Three of Pentacles. Damn. They're embarrassed for what they did. They do feel shame. Look, what's peeking out in the back. Page of Cups with death here. They tried to knock off an innocent person, or they tried to... The connection that you have to the divine is very strong here, and what they tried to do to an Emperor, Empress energy, Page of Cups energy, has put them in a nightmare. Ah, wow. Sending you so much evil eye to your money, to your partnerships, to your home life, to your job, or what you do for a purpose or a career, right? Okay, Spirit says don't say career, it's purpose. Okay. This is one of your strengths, by the way. Your genuineness, your innocence, your childlike wonder and nature. It's helped you overcome something very, very fucked up here. What's this Queen of Wands? What are we focused on? What are we manifesting besides this Ace of Pentacles? Love. Whoops. Maybe not necessarily romantic love, but like partnerships with that are real loving connections, where there's genuine love there and balance and harmony. This is what you're manifesting, and you're doing it. You may not even be doing it consciously. You may be just manifesting this just because of the energy that you're carrying. Okay, you're manifesting soul tribe. You're manifesting money. You're manifesting something to do with your purpose. You're manifesting peace. You're manifesting a gift that's supposed to be coming to you, right? You're manifesting wish fulfillment. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there was corruption when it came to this Ace of Pentacles, right? And they're trying to corrupt this one as well. They are. In the background right now. But you've already completed that cycle. And so basically they're manifesting, whatever they're manifesting on you, they're manifesting on themselves. 1444. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. They're basically manifesting themselves into stuckness. Somebody was really irresponsible here. Somebody could have been really irresponsible with energy manipulation as well. Yeah. Really irresponsible, inconsiderate as well. They don't have the skills to do what they were trying to do. They don't know how to work with energy. They could be a narcissist. They don't have to be. This person has no confidence. They're immature as fuck, even if they're in their 80s. Tell me about Knight of Pentacles reverse. Okay, they want to commit to some sort of peace with you now. Yeah. That ship has sailed. It's sailed. Tell me about Four of... That's, you know, also something else that they were being halted doing is laying you to rest. Tell me about Four of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. Reverse. They want to manifest peace in their own lives, but really they're manifesting excessive attachment to material goods, you know, being stuck in the 3D, bondage to the devil. They want you to be toxic. They want you to be burnt out. They want you to be restless. They want you out of peace. They don't want you to have any peace. They don't want you to expand. They don't want you to make plans. They don't want you to travel. They don't want you to love. They don't want you to have a big vision and actually complete that big vision, because it fucks them up, because they realize that their manifesting against you is actually fucking themselves up. I think that they're starting to get it. I don't know. I could be wrong. What's death? The Moon. They're trying to hide. They're trying to hide something they did to you. But there's some sort of incoming message here. What's the Moon with the Death? Okay, whatever they're trying to hide, it will come to light. I feel like it already has come to light. I feel like your spirit team is on it in the background. They are. That's why this person's feeling embarrassed and guilty. Gosh, bless it. That's 5. That's 3 5s right there. What's behind that is the Tower and the 3 of Pentacles. And you receiving some type of message or energy here that's incoming very rapidly about this. About somebody's guilt in a criminal energy, right? Somebody's guilt. You're about to receive a message about it, I feel. And it's going to be a tower for these other people, whoever they are. What's the 3 of Wands? Knight of Cups. So since you started following your dreams here, you're expanding. This is someone who goes for what they love, what they're passionate about, with an open heart. What's the Queen of Pentacles reverse? Okay, there will be no fighting with this person. You're not fighting with this energy. They're fighting with themselves. And I'm feeling a serious defeat here. I feel like a very childlike person defeated another person without even trying. Basically, they defeated themselves. That's the energy I'm getting. They want some sort of resolution to happen here. Well, the Divine is resolving it. Tell me about 4 of Pentacles. The Divine is resolving it. This person's under judgment for their controlling issues. They're in denial about it. Look, they're in denial about their own control issues. They're in denial that they're a control freak and they need to worry about themselves instead of somebody else. Tell me about judgment and the 4 of Pentacles. The action that's being taken here is there's a final decision. Verdict. I just heard verdict. Wow. What's the action? What's the final decision? Who's the King of Swords, Spirit? Who's the King of Swords? Hangman? High Priestess? Knight of Swords? Who's the King of Swords? The King of Swords could be somebody that you're connected to, who's for justice, honesty, and truth. This could be an attorney. It does not have to be. There's some sort of final decision being made by somebody official here. Maybe a couple of official people. What's the Temperance? The Chariot. Wow. You've had to have a lot of patience when it comes to this situation. You've also had to keep your guards up so that you could receive this success. Because you know that people are trying to stop you. You know that this group of people has been trying to stop you for a long time. Okay, and now something's moving very rapidly. Maybe your options and opportunities. Your joy. Maybe you're nurturing something very creative here. You're about to receive some sort of money that somebody's in denial about. 2111 was just on the clock. Okay, 9 of Wands in the bottom of the deck. We're going to go ahead and leave that here. I hope that this message has been helpful for somebody. Let's see. Let's get some closing messages from somewhere. You want to get some of these? Okay, let's get some planet size and houses, Spirit says. Closing messages with this deck, please. A Virgo in reverse. That Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a Virgo. That's what I'm getting. It doesn't have to be. For somebody it is, though. They're nitpicky. They're pushover. They're a pushover. They're an overthinker. They're a worrier. And they're very overcritical. This person's in their South Node. And you have your guard up against this energy. Because you are in your North Node. And your second house is starting to pop off. Okay, so is your happiness and your vitality and your creativity. Alright, so this Virgo in their South Node, this is who was committed some sort of corruption against you. It could be any of the earth signs. It could be any sign, you guys. But the Virgo energy is very, in the reverse, is very nitpicky, and they're an overthinker, and they're overcritical. So this person could have, you know, really over criticized you, even criticized you without the need. You know what I'm saying? They did it on purpose to bring you down, to dim your light. We have Saturn, Capricorn energy. Okay, responsibility, structure, discipline. This is in the upright. And so because of your responsibility, structure, and discipline, I feel like this person's being caught. Okay, all the things that they said that you were not, you are. All the things that they said that you were, you're not. Okay. Seeing you expanding here with Jupiter energy, expansion, growth, abundance, blessings. Okay. Here's your family energy. And here's your partnerships energy, right? Even marriage and divorce could be significant here. And open enemies. So this person likes to think they're a hidden enemy of yours. It's completely open, and you see them fully. And you're expanding now because you do see them fully. You see the situation for what it is. Fifth house in reverse. Somebody can't do something for entertainment anymore. They can't do something for pleasure anymore. They can't try to hide shit from you for pleasure anymore. Okay. Sixth house here. Health, service, work, routine. It's that Virgo energy again. Mercury is significant. Venus, Libra, Cancer, and the Moon. Sun and the Leo in reverse. Something's being exposed and somebody's real depressed about this. Okay, nobody cares. We have Aries in reverse. Stubborn, impulsive, aggressive, argumentative. Okay, I'm getting an Emperor in reverse energy from that. I'm also getting Magician in reverse energy from Virgo. Also, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. My gosh. As I say that, I'm looking at inheritance energy with the 8th house here. Somebody could have tried to cover up information about a death that you were supposed to receive something from the will or something like that. I'm definitely getting that energy. Tell me more. This person tried to control every aspect of your life, including something that was supposed to come to you. They could have had some sort of control over this money, like as far as they could have been an executor of a will or something like that. And they could have definitely altered some sort of, they could have altered this will and made everything go to them instead of you. Okay, friends could be involved with the 11th house here. Okay, so you have friends, you have partnerships, possibly somebody that you were married to or in a partnership with, like a relationship, like a romantic relationship. Okay, and then you have family. So I'm seeing family, friends, and exes in this energy being destroyed. Obsession, control issues, power struggles, and destruction. Okay, let's get one more, Spirit. Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, Magician energy. You're about to learn something about this whole fucking whatever this is. What's the communication? Empress energy on the bottom of the deck here. Love, beauty, harmony. What do we have? Oh, so the Magician energy. I'm feeling it in reverse for what I was just saying earlier with the Virgo in reverse. I'll explain both. So I'm feeling that a Magician energy in the reverse is being exposed here. Yeah, I'm feeling energy manipulation. Okay. They're being exposed. They're moody. They're emotionally unstable. And they're oversensitive here. Overthinking, anxiety, inability to focus. Overcritical. And then we have Neptune as well. Confusion, deception, lack of boundaries. So whoever this is, they have a lack of boundaries. And so they think that you should have a lack of boundaries too. No, bitch, that's not how that works. We keep up our boundaries. We protect ourselves spiritually, okay? If this communication is in the upright, what came out with this is giving me somebody's throwing temper tantrums about your ability to manifest, about your ability to communicate, about your ability to learn and take on new intellectual pursuits. Okay, your ability to think critically. It's being exposed to the public, I feel. And this person is having a shit conniption fit about it. I'm telling you. Okay, they're also really confused and they were deceptive. I just feel like you're about to learn about all this emotional instability, this confusion, deception, and lack of boundaries. People who have lack of boundaries. You're about to get a communication about this. I'm just saying. Okay? Let's go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Sending everybody so much love and high healing vibes. And until the next video. Deuces.